Welcome to Daily Art Day number 2872. I got tons of energy today. Totally up for talking to you about a couple things, hopefully inspiring you to get to work on your artwork or any creative practice you have, whatever it may be. Let's talk about Buffy the Vampire Slayer first. So, her arms, I redrew them, basically. Worked for about an hour this morning just dealing with the imagery to try and get her arms in the right place and make them look like they're actually part of her body. And I'm still not 100% sure. I think it's so close. But I'm not totally there. And I think it has a lot to do with the shading. The shading's not in there yet. I'm going to do some shading. When I get, a bit further into that, if it still doesn't work, I'm going to do them over again. Because you know what? I don't leave anything wrong on my canvas or paper that I know that I can fix. I'm going for greatness here, doing the best that I can for each of these works. But I'm not going to spend 2 months on this drawing, definitely. That's not going to happen. I'm going to get it done and ship it soon. So, the next thing I wanted to talk to you about this morning is some wisdom by Stephen Covey in his book, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. Probably one of the greatest books for the 20th century as far as habit building and being productive, and I'm looking for it right now. These are all my self-actualization, self-improvement books. I know it's somewhere. Here it is. It's hiding over on this shelf. There we go. Oh, let me break it up. Oh, wow, I got 2. We got 2. Look at that. There's my wife. She's going through it too. This is an amazing book. Amazing book. We go over it so many times in Optimize. I put this over on my shelf. This is the one that I'll go through and mark up. So we go through this a lot in Optimize. And, something I haven't talked about a lot is getting your energy right for your artwork. I mean, you can, but it's really hard to produce at your highest level if your energy isn't right. And the habit number 7, Stephen Covey tells us, is sharpen your saw. Here's an analogy. A man cruises into the woods, sees another guy sawing, and his blade is clearly dull. So the guy that came into the woods says, "Hey man, I see you're sawing, but dude, your blade is super dull. It could really benefit from some sharpening." But then the guy says, "I'm way too busy taking any time to sharpen the saw." And it is kind of ridiculous. You could get through your work. You could really power through your work 10 times faster if you just got your energy right. And what does that take? Eating right, sleeping right, exercising, meditation. Everything that all the experts tell us, and doctors everywhere tell us to do to make sure we're healthy individuals. So we get ourselves right, we get our energy right, and we can produce. Here's another analogy, another metaphor. So you're on a long road trip driving from one place to another, and your gas tank is approaching empty, but you still have a ways to go. And your friend says to you, your passenger, he says, "Hey, we should stop for gas. We're almost out of gas." And you say, "What? No way. We need to get there on time, and we don't have time to stop for gas." Well, guess what? If you don't have time to stop for gas, you're going to run out of gas and come to a halt, a screeching halt, or a blubbering halt, very slowly. And then eventually you won't be able to produce where you wanted to produce. So if you wanted to be a fully actualized artist that produces at the level of masters, at the level of individuals that, we look up to as heroes in art, you got to get your energy right. You have to do whatever you can do. Get your 8 hours of sleep in every day, eat the best you can, exercise every day, meditation, everything. Get your mind right, get your body right. Yeah. Get all those right, and you can create. So until next time, Hey, keep creating.